This is how it goes, you know.
Bang bang.
New year.
Are we starting the episode? We starting the episodes over? Or
No.
Keep going.
No.
Just checking.
We're too close to a pivotal point.
That is true.
Y'all want music?
Of course.
We bringing it back? Like a breath of fresh air, man.
Every day I go hard, you know ball is life. The coach said they pretty good, we got a ball tonight. We ready, once they tip it up, it's going up.
Yeah.
We ready, once they tip it up, it's going up. Nah, I can't dribble too much on time out. Coach, don't
Come on, man.
too much. I need to see the play.
Turn me up. We back. Marcio in the building in the background. Mike in the building in the foreground. Twan in the building.
Sir.
Right here with me. It's your boy Cam Will. We back. I'm feeling good. Episode 99.
Ooh. Getting close.
Why you think we gonna change the numbers, man? We so close.
We're getting pretty close.
99. Let's cut the music. I don't want any other voices right now but ours. We back, man.
I miss y'all, man.
You don't have to break it.
I miss y'all.
Maybe you do have to just grab it. We having mic issues. We have to
Grab it.
just
Gonna
grab
hold
it.
It's gonna hold it.
You gonna hold
I
it?
think we're good. I think we're good here.
You gonna hold it the entire episode?
Yeah, man.
You gonna do what you gotta do.
I'm dedicated, man. It's a new year.
I love it.
I'm with the shits today.
All right.
End up at the chiropractor.
Neck hurting and shit.
Doc.
I was potting for
Yeah,
That
like,
was fine.
like
I
what
was
you
fine.
were doing.
It's a lot of tension in your neck, Mike.
Yeah, Mike gonna get potted and outlawed in Georgia. A new study: potting is bad for your neck.
Can't
Well,
happen.
we're back. Let's get a hand clap. Shout out to Twan, checking the stats with his touch screen. Your shit's not fire with the touch screen. I don't have touch screen. I'm mad. Mike got touch screen.
Touchy.
Mike checking the pod, man. Checking the view. We had a downward slope. Let's do the moment of silence real quick, man. Moment of silence to us. Moment of silence to the pod. Moment of silence to Marcel. He's sitting over there. His throat looks dry.
Hey, you're a champion, man.
Hey, yo.
Shout.
Hey, you are a champion. Now.
It's only because he grabbed water. Is the only reason I said his throat looks dry. I see where that could have went wrong. Oh, let's move on.
I had to let you live in that one.
I don't.
Roll.
Perfect.
A poor road tide, man. Sorry, Mike.
What?
Yeah, that's it. I guess New Year. I gotta get.
Bro, what are you talking
we gonna
about,
talk
man?
about
You gotta
that.
knock the rust off. It's the
You
rust,
weren't gonna
man.
let. We knew you thought this episode was gonna slide by. We wasn't talking about the tide. And I ain't talking about laundry detergent, buddy. You hear me? Moment of silence to the social media, Bama fans, Cowboy fans, everybody who had COVID, got COVID. Moment of silence to our viewership, listenership. Moment of silence to our championship team. I don't think we got enough time to talk about that. Moment of silence to my boy Dolph. Moment of silence to Betty White. Moment of silence to everything, man. Let's tap in. But what do we want the most? Because each episode, man, we got to make sure we giving them something to interact with, man. Moment of silence. When we post this, when we play this, we want people to comment what, man, during the moment of silence. What is it this week?
Just welcome back.
Just comment, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Moment of silence, welcome back. Tap in with us. WildCard Sports, WildCard TV on Instagram. On YouTube. WildCard Sports on all social media. HasBeens Pod on all social media. Got my boy Mike Reddy.
I am not a producer, but I
Not
can
yet.
be. I can be.
I am the super producer at this point. Got Twan in the building, man. Make sure y'all tap in with us. All social media, man. Everywhere you can find us. We got a lot going on. We're going to talk soon. Hold on, moment of silence.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Moment of silence over, man. Make sure y'all tap in with us, man. Make sure y'all give us that welcome back, man. We're back. We're fresh.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I know we just went away. Didn't tell anybody we were going.
Just like
Holiday,
literally
man.
disappeared.
Yeah, we just disappeared off the face of the earth, and everybody was like
the Avengers.
yeah, and I'll take blame for that because it was just for me. I don't know about y'all, but I had reached a place of like overload. unlike you, I actually am kind of like a low-key producer. I've been working on a lot of other people's shit, my shit, and everybody else's shit, and it's just like it gets overwhelming at a point. So I had to just like stop and like everything, like no more content. I didn't do anything. I was really overwhelmed. I really just was like, it was so overwhelming that I had no thoughts anymore. It was just like a robot kind of, and I was like, all right, I need to chill. So I've done absolutely nothing related to WildCard, HasBeens, or anything. I needed a break. So today is actually my first day back.
Okay.
Really, truthfully. We're back in the building, man.
Right.
Where y'all been at? What's been going on with y'all? I just wanted to get the record straight for everybody else, man. It's on me.
Had to take a break.
It's on me, and it just
man.
trickles down to everybody else.
At least he ain't Ben Simmons us, you know?
Nah,
At least he wanted to come back.
we missed the show. We missed the show. It's like, what's going on this week? I'm like, yeah, we just let's take a break. Get y'all to the rest of the year. We'll be back. Couldn't tell him I was just over here going crazy.
Right.
Yeah, but I was going crazy.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
What's been going on with y'all, though, during the break?
What's new to us, man?
No, not the shit I was going on. So you just need to just get away from everybody and just like sit. I just played 2K. I caught COVID, so it kind of fucked up like that shit really fucked it up.
I think everybody.
COVID was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
So that kind of extended, but like fucked up what I was doing. I was just trying to clear my mind. I was trying to clear my mind and stuff, and it was just not working. But I'm back. I'm ready. I tried to get back at the beginning of the year. More stuff happens. We're back, though.
We back and we better.
How was Christmas?
Went to California. It's good to be home. It rained every day. You know, they say
Really?
it never rains
Yeah,
in
that's
Southern
tough.
California. That was a lie.
Did it rain much when you was younger?
No. I mean, it rained, but not like
That?
Nah.
It's
The
over.
entire trip, it's just rain. And then COVID was going crazy. So, I mean, I was with the family. I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back, ready to pod.
I missed you, man.
I miss Pod, and I miss talking to you guys. I miss you, Torn. I haven't really seen you since we won the championship either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did like a couple shows.
And then it kind of fell
yeah.
off. Maybe
Just kind
about
of
two
just
more
chill.
shows.
Just chill. I've been living. Still moving.
I see you, Mike.
I got promoted. Got
Motherfucker
promoted
like-
last weekend.
Yeah,
shout out to
congratulations.
That's big right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bag got bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Level up the bag.
On Mondays, I didn't know what to do on Mondays, man. When we had the pie, I was like, dang, what am I doing Mondays? man?
Yeah. Now we got to figure out like a new day. We got to figure out a new tempo.
Yeah.
We're resetting everything here. It's a reset. We're just gonna do it live in motion.
Okay.
We got to figure out a new day.
Let's do it.
We don't have to do it now.
Okay. You said live and out.
Yeah. No. Like I mean, live. Like this is just happening. It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. They just need to know what day is coming.
Okay.
You know?
That's true.
They just need to know what day is coming.
All right, now when we do it. That is true.
They don't need to know too much. I mean, you can let them know. I mean,
Yeah.
you feel, hey,
Behind the
Y'all gonna get the
scenes.
content.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
it's
Y'all
coming.
gonna get the content. It's coming.
We coming back. Any new New Year's resolutions though? I know, normally we would have had an episode. We'd had a New Year, New Me shit.
I mean,
Got that
I
out
ain't
the
got no
way.
resolution. I have been getting my cardio back up, back running 3 miles a day. I'm
Okay.
still fat,
That's
though.
impressive.
Okay.
Got on the scale. This year did about 21 miles. No weight change.
This year
This year.
so far,
So far, 21 miles, and it's
mile per day.
I do about 3 miles.
Maybe your
every
grown man
time.
body, man.
I think running is
dad
just not
bod.
it's not an ideal cardio. Like it's a lot of toll on your body,
Mhm.
and I'm running up hills and stuff. I think I'm about to switch back to jump rope.
Okay.
I get off my little 35-mile challenge because that's the one that get the whole body. The little jump rope, get some calisthenics in.
What about swimming? You ever thought about that?
I mean, I can
You're
swim.
a Cali guy.
I can swim, but I'm not like. I think that's kind of boring just doing laps for me.
It is, but
Yeah.
it's probably for me one of the best cardio exercises that I do. I started when the Army shit, and they had, you got to be an officer, you got to be able to swim. So like I learned to, I'm like, get out the pool. It's like, fuck, sore than a
It's a
motherfucker.
little workout.
Be
It's a whole
dead,
lot.
yeah. But like you said, it is boring. So
And I don't got like a pool that's mine, and people pee in the pool and shit. I'm sure at LA Fitness. So
Gotta be
A
careful.
little hesitant there, you know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. You don't want to go to a public pool and stuff.
People pee in the pool everywhere, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much chlorine, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna get it right.
Yeah, so you got a pee in the pool phobia.
I've been in the pool when somebody done shitted in the pool before, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen that before.
I've been
It's not
swimming
good.
for a long time.
We
I
all
had
be
swimming
hanging
lessons.
with we all just.
I was
I
a
ain't
kid,
never seen
man.
like
Little
shit
kids,
in the
man.
pool.
Yeah, I was a kid and somebody just let blue chunks in the pool.
What?
They shut all the swimming lessons down. The pool was done for the day.
It better have fun.
You feel
I
me?
might not have went back that
I
summer.
almost swam in it because I didn't know I was swimming underwater. Somebody had to save me. Like, it's
So you could hit your
What you
face.
thought it was? Were you looking?
I just was
you swimming
underwater.
right to it.
No, I'm swimming under the water, and all his shit is just like it was like it's floating over the top.
Hey, bro, can we
Hey.
move on?
Yeah, diarrhea, but that was
Oh my god.
Hey man,
poor kid. Man.
Oh my god.
Moral of the story is learn how to swim.
Yeah.
You can swim away from that shit.
Is that the moral?
Yeah.
That'll just mess you up, man.
Shit floats upstream. You gotta learn how to navigate those waters, okay?
Man.
That'll mess your whole day up.
Gotta navigate murky waters,
You
boy.
get hit in the face,
hey.
in the face with that.
Or even worse, you know, some people swim with their mouth open.
Oh yeah.
Got a little beanie weenie.
Some corn.
Not a beanie weenie.
What?
There was some corn, man. You never
Some
know.
corn.
Nah, man.
What kind of shit you? What kind
The
of?
corn don't digest, man. Like it just goes.
Oh, and you know what? I actually had some shit with corn in it the other day.
Hey, we're gonna have to move.
Ooh,
I'm sorry for bringing
No,
this up,
like
but we're
some-
gonna have to
some
dead.
shit, not actual shit with corn, like
Oh,
some food with corn in it.
Yeah.
And I was asking myself, like, before I ate it, like, damn, I hate corn. But I don't know why it doesn't
Nah,
digest.
corn
I
is
want-
delicious.
Yeah, but why doesn't it digest? Like, I don't like the idea of something that I eat and it, like, nothing happens to it when it goes through my body. Any answers? Does anybody know why corn doesn't digest? Probably one of them man-made fruits like broccoli or something. I mean, vegetables like
I
broccoli.
just
or
found
some
out
shit.
about broccoli probably like 2 years ago.
You?
Yeah.
Really? Maybe same with me. We've been food, tilapia.
Yeah,
Shit.
I learned about tilapia in college. I've been good off that.
A lot of fake shit, yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
still
I
eat
still eat
catfish,
tilapia though.
I don't really eat tilapia.
Go to JJ's, the tilapia be hitting with that salt on it, bro. Yeah, it's the most unhealthy shit I'm gonna get. But it's you gotta have some shit that you just gotta get. You don't give a damn about what it do to you.
I make my own catfish. You feel me?
Here, this motherfucking
What?
what's that? Iron Chef. Get out, man. Move on, man. He finna start talking
Hey,
about his cooking skills. I don't like that shit.
It's
Just a
Cause
hater, man.
No, I just don't.
This
He
nigga
be
can just make toast and he mad at me.
I
can
really
chef,
be
man.
hating because bro, no,
just can cook the toast.
Bro really be styling on me because he be like, yeah, man, I'm about to go make a casserole.
Go make a sear salmon with
Man.
Your punk ass
the,
out
the,
of
ro-
here,
the
man.
roasted asparagus with
Yeah, with arugula.
Yeah.
When he said arugula, I knew I was done.
Nigga
I don't
made
even know how to
this
fucking
sauce.
pick that out in the
What?
store. What is that?
what?
Where you find that at in the
Hey, you gotta
store?
Google it. Oh, what's this look like?
Oh man! Speaking of fucking Google, I Googled the score to the national championship game. You remember?
Why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that?
Why did I do that?
What game?
Georgia, Bama.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was last week, right? Last week.
I seen the game, Mike.
Yeah, we gonna talk about this because see, you love this button right here.
Roll Tide.
You love this shit.
Yeah, what happened?
Y'all took the L, Mike.
Yeah, you live in Georgia. You know what the fuck
Nah,
going on.
he really put that out of his brain.
Yeah, like my cousin told me yesterday. He said, "Man, just last week we was watching the game. I'm like, what game?
What game?
But who you think you fucking Will Smith and this Man in Black, bro? You ain't waving no fucking pen in front of me. I know what's going down. Yeah, nah, it's not. That's not how it go down.
Well, you know we lost, man.
So there we go. Welcome to reality, Michael.
We lost. You know, it's
Talk
been
to me.
40 years.
I don't know. Talk about them 40
Don't
years.
talk
40
about
years.
We talking about right now.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
I'm just
40.
saying, it's been 40 years. I'm happy for him.
Are you?
Yeah, it's been 40 years, man.
So you just, I'm sure.
About time.
I'm sure they didn't beat up on somebody who hadn't won a championship in years. Y'all didn't let them win.
I don't know, man. Maybe
Huh?
Clemson, maybe. But
Huh?
it's been 40 years.
Who they play? Cincinnati. Cincinnati ain't ever won a championship. Why you ain't let them boys slide?
You know, with the
What was the
Georgia
score,
game-
Twan?
That's what I'm trying to look up now.
With the Georgia game, man, it's like Georgia had to win. You know, they haven't won in 40
Everybody
years.
plays to win the game, Mike.
You know, our players got hurt. You know, once Jameson went down, it was a wrap. You know,
I'm tired of this shit, man.
you know,
Y'all got 99 5-star recruits. Number 1, number 2, number 3, top 3 recruiting class, top 5 minimum every year. I do not want to. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I don't want to hear this damn ass thing about injury.
33-18.
Y'all had Najee Harris, number 1 player in the country, ride the bench for like 2.5 years. So I don't want to hear about one player getting hurt on a team that has all the players.
Nah.
This ain't fucking Cincinnati where they lose one player and it's like devastating.
No, this is what it was.
If he was a 5-star, the next guy behind him might be a walk-on.
So we lost 2,000-yard receivers.
I don't give a shit.
That matters. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that could be true, but that doesn't change the fact that
Yeah.
you got some depth behind you.
Yeah.
I know, but just because you got depth, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean you got that connection. You know, when you got that quarterback, wide receiver connection, those routes, man, you know, it showed in the game, man. They weren't ready for that number 1 defense, man. Those 5-star recruits, they wasn't ready for that stage, man. And it showed, man.
This is the first time I was like, I picked Bama. I was like, somebody asked me, like, Cam, who you got in the game? And the hate inside my heart made me say Georgia first. And I said, I snapped at her. I picked the Georgia team.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So I'm sorry. Georgia's going to blow it. I'm picking Bama.
I picked Georgia before the playoffs started.
Did you?
Yes, I did. It's documented.
Did you think that because what happened in the SEC championship
I thought
game?
nothing.
You just like,
I thought nothing. I don't care about college football. But I chose a team. It was Georgia. I was right.
you was just there.
Sorry, Mike.
Had he just said, I picked them.
Hey, USC's back, though.
Y'all are back, man. We're going to see what
Y'all got, what's his name?
What's the coach name? I forgot his name.
I couldn't tell you.
From Oklahoma?
I can't even think of it
I
right
was
now.
going to say Lane
Lincoln
Kiffin.
Riley.
Lincoln Riley. I knew it was an L.
Yeah, I was going to say Lane Kiffin at first,
Me
too.
I was.
I'm rusty. Woo.
Hey,
Can't make mistakes like that early.
I don't care about college football in like a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't care about college sports like that. I literally, 7 o'clock comes for me, and it's like a beautiful time on the East Coast. That's when the NBA games are coming on. And I don't have to watch stupid-ass Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon talking anymore.
Hold on. I love that show.
I like them.
I've been watching that shit since I was
since I was
grade.
a kid. But I'm kind of tired of listening to, like,
I don't watch them every
I've been
day.
listening to Mike Wilbon jack off Chicago sports for like fucking 20, 25 years. I'm kind of tired of that shit.
That's you speaking of more of the ESPN model compared to how in depth you can get now. That's just ESPN in general, but like they show on ESPN, it's still
I still fuck with
it's
it.
Still
Yeah,
their best show.
Yeah, it's still one of their better shows. Mm-hmm. I like a couple. We don't want to fuck them. I don't want to get into that. But 7 o'clock comes, man, and I'm just ready for regular sports to come on. So Mike was sitting in here, it was like, 6:45. But the fucking Oklahoma basketball game that came on. And I just looked up and seen it, and I just became so disgusted.
He said, "This is bad basketball."
Yeah, it has to be like
It's horrible.
I'm like, let's turn this off, man. How many times I watch these guys come up here and miss shots, dribble right? The dude, then he catch the ball. The dude jumps and cuts off the right hand. He still swings through, go right into his chest. Like, dude, you go left. He's giving you the I just can't watch dudes continuously do bad things like miss shots, turnovers. Use 30 seconds to hoist up a long 40-foot air ball. I don't got time for that.
It depends who's on the court. Like, I watch a college basketball game for like a certain prospect. Like,
yeah, that's the only thing I do.
But other than that, I'm not really following college basketball. I watch the tournament just because that's exciting.
Yeah.
I come up with my little bracket that I'll never win. But for the most part, the college sports don't do it for me. I don't like the rules of the game. It's too slow for me in comparison to like NBA. But
they tried to speed it up, turning the shot because remember the shot clock used to be 35
seconds.
Now it's 30. So just imagine watching that shit. Like you could legit a college basketball game. You could legit have like 20 possessions in the game, like 30. Come up, motherfucker gonna dribble with his back to the basket for 25 seconds.
Get in your set.
Somebody gonna backdoor cut. He gonna pass to him. His unathletic ass ain't gonna have the layup. He gonna run through.
Yeah.
Give it right back to the point guard. He gonna turn his back to the basket
Start
again.
back over again.
Now they in the secondary actions.
5, 4, 3, 2. Somebody gonna jag a long ass 3 up.
Right.
Big hustle man. Tyler Hansborough gets the offensive rebound.
And we doing that shit all over
Yeah,
again.
do it all over again.
A whole minute off the clock.
Yeah, I don't watch college like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's Alabama, man.
I respect that.
You know, we look
He's
pretty-
all in.
I'm all in.
He's all in.
We're top 25.
I'm tired of him though.
We're top
I'm
25.
Until y'all lose and you just ain't gone.
All right, I'm done.
Then y'all lose to Auburn. I ain't hear nothing, bro. I ain't hear nothing from you. Yeah.
Auburn's a competitive team, man. They're good this year.
They got a player over
This
there.
guy got a cop out for it.
I'm just
Jabari
saying.
Smith.
They got a
You
player
talking about
over there.
prospects? That Jabari Smith.
Yeah, man, they did everything. They did the little thing in the locker room, man. I was upset, but you know, I
What
expect
thing in
us
the
to
locker
lose.
room?
So like Mechie when he scored touchdowns, like Karate Kid, he do the little one thing. So he did against Auburn on the football game when we won. They mocked us, and then they beat us in basketball. So they did it.
Don't nobody really care for the basketball.
We don't
like
care.
that, But like, I feel it.
Yeah, they was coming back with it, but we'll see him again.
I wonder how's the Alabama versus Auburn like gymnastics like fucking.
It's
meet.
pretty lit. It's pretty lit.
Is it really tense?
And you
Like,
got
can you cut through the tension with a knife?
and you got the U.S. Olympic, the girl, she at Auburn for gymnastics. She tough.
Who?
I don't know her name. Statman on the way.
Yeah, we gotta get. We'll be better next week, guys. We're just getting back. We're just pulling our heads out our ass. We're just trying to figure out things. What day is it? What is today anyway?
It's Tuesday,
It's
Tuesday.
man.
January
18th.
18th. Okay, a couple people got paid. You first and the 15th people, y'all got paid. Okay, I like that.
Pocket watching. Stop pocket watching.
Right. He said, I like that.
Motherfuckers be owing me money, man. Bets. Bets. Fantasy football. Thank you,
Cam won.
champ. Again,
He still
I'm like
beat you,
Thanos.
dude.
I just fucking keep collecting Infinity Stones. And then they don't like it either. I just talk a lot of shit. Tell them how bad they are. Tell them I'm going to win it.
He a crybaby ass dude.
No.
That's what it is.
I hold people accountable.
He a crybaby dude.
Hey.
Hey, he won. I
Hey.
ain't gonna take nothing from him.
Through all the names. Oh, you know what you can't call me? You can call me for sure? Champ.
Champ cheese.
Hey, Mazio. When you win, bro,
Ain't nothing to say.
come on, man. I almost traded my season away.
Nah, I mean, you would have beat me either way in that playoff round. I was a lot closer than Scales was. You
Yeah, I
only
smoked
beat me by
him.
about 35. You beat him.
Yeah,
by
I just want.
100.
I really wanted to beat him by 1,000 because he wouldn't answer my call.
It was over in the first.
Game.
Nah, it was like the first series of games, like the 1 o'clock game.
1 o'clock game. It was. It was a 2-week fucking playoff. 2-week playoffs. Yeah, I finished, dude. By 4 p.m. the first week. 4 p.m.
It
They
was over.
fucked the 4 o'clock game from 1 p.m. to 4. He watched his whole life change. Jamar Chase got like 10 balls, 200-something yards.
Crazy.
It was
That's
like-
how he beat me too. Because the week before, Chase and them went crazy. Still barely beat me, Macio. It's a 2-week playoff. He won by 38 points.
Gotta have that first big week, man.
I had the big week, but I didn't have 50 and 40
Yeah.
and 45.
Jamar Chase put
It was-
72 on scales.
It was
Her name is Son
70.
of Lee.
And then you got to understand, I got Joe Burrow too.
yeah. He had that whole offense, and he had Mixon.
Oof.
Yeah.
It just worked out.
I knew this was going to happen, though. I had Jamar Chase in every league possible that I was in. Thank you, everybody.
Saw him in camp, huh?
Huh?
In camp.
He had a really good camp.
He had a really
He had a really good camp.
I was getting him.
Nah, that
Joe
was-
Burrow, really
same way
good
it might
camp.
be on Alabama. That was just an LSU love.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Did you not see, first off,
Jamar Chase ain't played football in 3 years.
all right, so let me break it all the way down to you.
3 years.
So
The only training camp you saw was LSU.
So let's break it down. Let's go way back there. Did you see the magic at LSU?
I don't care
Marcio,
about college football.
Marcio, now y'all can't see him. I'm gonna mimic him. He like this right now.
No, but I mean I know who he is.
Did you see the magic them boys put on at LSU? And did you think that like when you was looking at that looked like NFL caliber shit they were doing? It wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna run a hitch in this fucking corner's ass and we're just gonna be wide open. He was
Nasty
really
guys.
putting work to people. So then I thought about it. I'm like, the fan in me always like, oh my gosh, the Bengals have the 4th pick. They should take Jamar Chase. It's just like a fantasy thing. Like I would love to see them do that again. But when they really
Okay.
did it, as bad as the offensive line was the year before, and it was really good offensive linemen at the top of the draft, I knew I ain't had to go to no pro days.
That
I knew
line
whatever
is
them
still bad.
motherfuckers seen, they were like, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That line is still bad, but
When you got a
Shout
guy
out
who
to
just
Burrow,
when
man.
you got a guy who hit you with that
He
shimmy like that at the line, and then it don't even matter. Like shit, oh, they pressuring me. Jamar Chase is next to his cornerback. I'm just gonna throw it, and he's gonna dog him. Who gives a fuck about an offensive line?
it's not just Chase.
Put Kyle Pitts at the end of the line. Trade for him. Put him at the end of the line. He can block for us because it don't matter because Jamar Chase is giving business.
It's not just you got Higgins on the other side. That's crazy.
6'5".
So it's like you got to deal with both of them. And what's the other one?
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
With Big JoJo Mixon in the backfield.
And you got the
Yeah,
tight
Oh,
end.
and
The tight end too.
Uzama. Let me tell
They got
you.
some
I
weapons
want
over
y'all to
there.
I
understand.
have on
You
fantasy.
hear me naming all this off? Why? Because I'm here to tell y'all now. If you didn't know, we who they / who that. You feel me? We in there. Bengals, Saints, them my teams, baby. I'm a Bengals fan. We are
I thought
here.
you started to go on
You a
the limb of
bisexual.
Super
I
Bowl.
know
thought you
every.
about to say Super Bowl.
But listen, I know every player
Hold
on
up.
the team. I
Bro
know.
is a bisexual fan, man.
No, that
You really
opposite
get set up
conferences.
by two teams.
No,
you
who-
you
what?
on both of them.
I say what you want. Them my guys. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand, man. I
Yeah.
respect
Bi
it, man.
fan.
I
Yeah.
respect
So
it.
listen, this ain't no.
That's your AFC.
Nah, this ain't no
NFC
like
teams.
you wake up and you wake up and you see this.
I gotta play 'em
and
next
it's like
year,
a
man.
fairy tale, and then to next year you're like, nah, I'm here.
Okay.
I know every player on the roster.
Oh,
Yeah, we locked in.
Every-
Gotta learn the roster if you're gonna really root for a team.
what's the backup quarterback?
Strebler, something's trash now. We not worried about. Hold on, I was about to say we not worried about him.
Bro, say, what's the
Because
backup
now
quarterback?
if Joe Burrow go
Tempted, I
down,
respect
see that's the key. Joe Burrow go down, we gonna just root from the hey, I see y'all over there, but we gonna put that who that back on. You feel me?
Okay.
We gonna go full time who that.
Hey, man,
But
it's
until who
playoffs.
that figure out who their quarterback is, I can't really hitch my train to him fully right now.
That's tough.
That's my team. I mean, y'all take fanhood too seriously these
You
days.
just got to go down with the team.
No, I don't. To the Saints, send me a check. I ain't going down with shit. You hear me? They gotta send me a check for that. I go
You a
down.
Masio type nigga
I
too,
will
'cause-
update my resume on you.
Because
Look,
Masio was a diehard Laker fan.
that's fine.
As long as you know
I'm
him.
with you with that. If you go and you come into work and now the work, you love work, but now it's a toxic work environment, go find a new job. I'm with that. Update your resume, baby.
That's not what that
But don't
is.
come back.
That's not what that is.
Once you leave, because Masio was like, I'm done with the Lakers. So once you make that statement, you gotta get the fuck on. Don't come back he can't ever come back. And you can have kids. They done. That's when
Yeah,
when you make a statement and when you
How you
like
gonna take the choice from the children?
because the minute you say fuck the team, it's fuck the team. And I'm a strong believer in that kids pay for the fucking shit their parents did. So if you want your kids to live a good Laker life, you better fucking do right by Laker Nation when you alive.
You said the kids got to pay for what their parents did.
I say I'm a firm believer that kids pay for good and bad for the choices their parents make. That's a deep conversation, but I'm gearing it towards Masio. Your kids are done. You don't even have any. They're done.
They
It's a
can't,
wrap.
they can't be Laker fans.
No, once you openly say fuck the team, it's over.
Yeah.
You know he openly like fuck
I
the
know.
Lakers.
We've had
Yeah.
conversations about
Yeah,
this.
on the internet, bad mouthing me. There's a lot of people who were salty about LeBron getting
That's
here.
really where it's
Yeah, a lot of people salty about LeBron getting here. They go in their group chats, they pout about it, and then we won the title, and they're like, "Oh, he is pretty fucking good."
See,
huh?
but that speaks to
He didn't do that. He hated him so much, he was willing to throw away his whole relationship, his whole marriage with Laker Nation
He
over
couldn't-
one guy.
He couldn't compromise.
Great guy too. Like, hey, Masio, I'm thinking about hiring
He had boundaries, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about hiring this. He gonna divorce his wife if he ever get married. She gonna be like, I'm thinking about hiring a line guy. Not because I don't think you cut the yard well, but I just think you need to get off your feet. He mad as fuck watching the dude cut his grass and shit. I'm like, Masio, but
It look good though.
yeah, the grass looking good,
It's
better than it's ever
designed
been.
well.
Everybody got boundaries though,
Yeah,
man.
I see. He ain't. I'll fuck that. Ain't nobody cutting my grass.
Grass with my grass, you feel me? He don't even know the edge of shit, but he don't want nobody else to cut it.
Fucking weeds and shit. Put some weed feed on that shit, man.
Grass fucked up, but don't want no help.
Sweet Jesus, man.
Playoff football. Oh man, I missed this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Playoff football.
They got Bengals Titans.
Yeah, man.
Who y'all got?
I seen Derrick Henry. We don't even want to pick no one. We not doing any picks.
You picking?
Hell no, because we all gonna be wrong. Shit, I picked.
Gonna be wrong.
Hell yeah, I picked all them shits this week and I was wrong as hell. In my head, I was like, yeah, man. I feel like the Cardinals gonna do something with them fucking Rams, kick their ass. I'm like,
blowouts.
I'm like, shit.
Got
I'm like,
fucking
I ain't
cooked.
even think that.
I think I picked everything right because it was all favorites. I picked the one upset, which was the San Francisco over Cowboys.
I
And-
did. Actually, I was right too. 'Cause
And everything
yeah.
else was favorites.
I knew the
though.
Cowboys. That was some hate too. Fuck them. I don't care. They can get up out of here.
Cowboys,
All they fans too.
Patriots got smoked. Eagles got
I
smoked.
thought maybe I just thought I was not wrong, but I thought that it was a really trash ass football weekend.
Right. It's a lot of blowouts.
It was only one good game. That was a Cowboy game, but I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah.
It was no like good football game.
Nah.
It was a lot of blowouts, but I think it could have went either
Well,
way.
the Bengals game was good.
Like, I think like how the Chargers blew it. Like if the Chargers was in the playoffs, they probably would have been more exciting.
Seen what I tweeted, right? I just wish them motherfucking Chargers and fucking Raiders just would have tied. I don't want to fucking see Big Ben
Right.
throw that bullshit at them.
He knew they was gonna lose.
That
too.
shit was, man, when I found out they made the playoffs, I was just like Mike Tomlin. I woke up too, like, shit, they ain't tied. Fuck. Mike Tomlin was ready to go home too, like, fuck. Mike Tomlin was probably snorting coke, all type of shit that night. Season over and shit. He
excited.
Yeah, he was excited. He like, fuck. He woke up. He like, fuck. We got to go back to work on Monday. I got to coach
Chiefs?
Big Ben another week. Yeah, he was not happy.
Yeah, no.
He was
They
all
knew
right.
they was
Nah,
about to
I'm just
lose.
kidding.
He get his playoff bonus.
Yeah, he get that check.
He
How's
keep,
that?
you know what I'm saying? He keep his good record alive.
I
Yeah.
don't
He
think,
knew Big Ben was washed.
Yeah, I don't think any fan wanted to watch that game though.
No, they didn't.
I was
A
like,
lot of Steelers fans don't even want Big Ben there, man.
I mean, it's over. He retired.
It's kind of like Matt Ryan.
That's the Masio type shit. Now you can't run Big Ben out the door now. You can't run him out the door.
He had the little Kobe retirement like run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got You gotta stick
now
out.
it sucks sometimes when you got an aging superstar that's tearing down, that's holding the team back.
Right.
I watched, rest in peace, Mamba, but I watched a couple years. I'm like, damn, Kobe, I sure wish you go ahead and retire so we can use this 30 mil somewhere else.
I'm still hooping, man.
Yeah.
Keep paying him checks.
But at the same time, he's deserved every check that he got.
Keep paying him checks. He could still play. If we didn't have bum ass fucking Pringles man running him into the ground
Pringles, man.
when we were running the that 7-second offense, fucking
Mike D'Antoni.
D'Antoni to Pringles man with that stupid ass mustache.
Pringles, man.
He definitely ran Kobe into the ground that season, dog.
Fucking Pringles, man. I like that one.
Ran Kobe right into the ground that
What
season.
speaking of fucking Pringles, man, and running people, what's up with Frankie V, man? Let's talk about it.
Frankie V.
Is he on the hot seat?
Who, Vogel?
I
mean,
know
that's
we
what
got a
they
lot
say.
going on,
It's
but
not his fault though.
I ain't never really liked bro like that. Like he cool.
I like Vogel, man.
He a good coach, good dude.
Look,
He
think
not
about it
LA.
like this.
He just not LA.
I don't care about that shit.
I
Cause
do.
like,
I
cause
do. I do.
you know who was LA?
Who?
Luke Walton.
No.
And y'all fucking
no.
and y'all
I'm
hated Luke Walton.
I'm talking about when I say LA, I mean built. You gotta be able to coach too. Frank Vogel
Season
can
9,
coach.
Frank Vogel.
Frank
can
Vogel
coach.
can coach.
He be
Luke
up there
Walton can't
prepared.
coach. He cannot coach.
He can make them adjustments.
Hold on.
I fuck with Frank Vogel.
I want you to
man.
say this. It's like I need to send you home like a bad student. I need 200 lines. Luke from U21. Luke Walton is not a good coach. Say it with me. Luke
not.
Walton. Stop saying his name, bro.
I'm just saying. Like you
He
just
LA
said,
though.
you said you wanted somebody else in LA.
Byron Scott was LA.
Byron Scott was
But-
worse than Luke Walton.
But he was past. He was one of them old motherfuckers that just was like couldn't figure out like, hey, bro, it's not 1980, and you can't.
His
just,
job was just to be like, hey, make sure Kobe don't choke one of these kids.
yeah.
That was Byron.
But then he
Scott's
was
job.
about to choke all the kids too, though.
Make sure Kobe doesn't choke one of the kids.
Yeah, but Byron was right there with him
That's
about to
his
choke
job.
him.
He's got to choke him, not Kobe.
Oh, so that's what
Yeah.
I thought they just was trying to preserve him. Nah, but he wasn't doing that either. He was
not-
fucking them
he was
kids
ready to
over.
whoop D'Angelo Russell ass
Yeah.
all season.
They just
But
and we
nah, man,
drafted
Frank
well.
Vogel's a good coach. I like the coach he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares if it's a LA type coach?
Yeah.
That
I
don't
need
mean
the LA
shit.
coach though, bro. I ain't gonna
We
lie.
don't need that. We got LeBron.
I need Pat
Who you
We need
Riley.
somebody that's gonna
Pat Riley?
maximize.
Yeah, you need somebody like Pat
What about
Riley.
Tom? What about Tom?
No.
Not LA.
Thibodeaux?
No,
No.
he's Boston.
No, he a dinosaur past his time. They need to After
He not
this
a
Knicks,
dinosaur.
yes, he is.
They just
the
ain't got
Tabs
no
looking
players
good.
on that team.
You know why they don't got enough players? Because he keep giving Taj Gibson the job. One, two.
He's always been Taj.
Period. I bet he on the floor right now. I guarantee you, Taj Gibson.
He always with Taj Gibson.
Hey,
Is he on the floor, my son?
Yep. Chicago.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yep.
He shouldn't be playing
Taj
basketball,
Gibson is not
dog.
taking nobody's spot.
Yes, you wonder why they stinking it
There's
up.
2 centers in front of Taj Gibson.
I don't. He shouldn't be on the roster.
Why?
It should be somebody on the roster that they should be
You get your
developing.
guys when you coaching. You get your guys you like.
No, but that's why he a dinosaur. Your guys can't be 20-year vets, bro.
Yes, they can. You need one of those guys.
No, Udonis hasn't been in. You can't just have a journeyman,
At least he
bro.
can play.
Haslam is like for the culture. Like, what you bringing fucking Taj Gibson in for?
He's for
Taj Gibson
he's
can't
for
tell you
Thibodeaux's
shit about being a
culture.
Knick, man. Hey,
He can tell you how
hey,
to
young
be-
fella, come here. Let me tell you how to be a no.
That's not what he's doing. He's trying to be a Thibodeaux player.
Playing, break him. We out here to get buckets.
You
And
like
he's
okay.
teaching people how to be a Thibodeaux player. He's
Yeah.
been with them in Chicago,
Bro, do that from the bench
Minnesota, and on the Knicks.
Tibbs giving this nigga, he
Man,
giving
do
him
it-
too many minutes.
Do it just like
dog.
Taj. He know how to do it. He's been doing it for years.
I don't want to do shit like Taj, bro. I don't want.
That's
I
what
wouldn't
Tibbs
put-
do, though.
I don't
They
want to
wanna
put
win.
Taj Gibson tape on and show any young player that right now.
He probably crazy.
He probably do got a
do
nice
hella-
highlight type.
And he
Hella
did
good
nothing
stuff.
there.
I can't see it, so I don't.
Oh, you.
But he probably make hella glue plays. He's a locker room guy, and he can play a little bit. He a backup 5.
That's cool, but that's just also
Robert
the reason.
Lopez got a job. Just
He's
because
much
he
better
loves-
than Taj
No, he's
Gibson.
not.
Who Taj Gibson guard in the NBA today?
The same people that Robert Lopez guard.
Taj Gibson. They make the playoffs. Taj. What? No.
Same people.
You know what? You really like Tom Thibodeaux, don't you?
I'm not a guy.
You that's what it's
I
going.
wouldn't want him
hella
as
guy.
my coach. But I mean, I recognize he's a good coach.
He's solid. He's solid.
He was coach
He's
of the
like
year
one of them.
last
He's
year.
like one of them guys that like you ever play you play in 2K leagues.
Yeah.
You play in like the lightweight leagues where it's like certain guys can only play with certain players.
In the lightweight league.
Like you
How
don't.
that get flamed? Like,
No, like you don't be on, like online playing.
It's
with,
the
like, a ton of
lightweight
people, you know what I mean?
You,
We
you
be
in the lightweight league.
no, we be in leagues where like 30 people would be full, bro. So
Yeah.
like, and it be guys in there that can only play with like certain players. So it don't matter. We'll do a fantasy draft, and by the time the league is over, they didn't trade it for all the same players. You feel me? And then you realize, like, bro, does that really mean you're a good coach? When like you need certain players, like
I think players are important.
yeah, but coaching is like that's the part of coaching where you got to be able to take sometimes what you got and work with it.
But sometimes you need like pillars of your philosophy to
Derrick
be-
Rose, Taj Gibson, everywhere you go.
Obviously so.
Derrick Rose can't play 25 minutes a game.
He's
Well, you
just
don't
hurt-
need
he's just
Derrick
hurt.
Rose.
Derrick Rose is their best point guard.
Right, and he can only play 25 minutes a game before, or he's going to tear something.
I mean, that's the role they had him in. I don't get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like,
And that's not a Thibodeaux thing. He's not the general manager. He's a coach.
who?
Thibodeaux.
You don't think Derrick Rose is there all because Tom Thibodeaux?
Do you think Derrick Rose is a hindrance to that team?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, last year in the playoffs when they needed point guard play, and Derrick Rose is playing good, but he can't play long. That's a hindrance.
It's not his fault that everybody else sucks.
Who?
Derrick Rose.
But he's
I don't-
good enough to do the job, but he can't do it for a long period of time.
But he can still do a job for that period of time.
Would you want LeBron James on our team if he can only play the first half?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't want him for
I
one
just wouldn't-
half.
I just wouldn't pay him $30 million. But if I can get LeBron James for 25 minutes and I allocate all that elsewhere, yes.
I don't know. Because when you
If Derrick
need
Rose is a six-man, they're the best second unit in the league. So why would I not want that?
because it's just a
That
point
ain't
where I
got
feel like
nothing
you're
to do
gonna
with
need him for
You
starter
blaming
minutes.
him for the starter sucking. It's not his fault that Kimba's trash. It's not his fault that Fournier is trash.
Kemba is pretty
Well,
trash.
who was
It's
the
not
point
his
guard
fault
last
that
year? This
they ain't
motherfucker got
brought
Alec
somebody
Burks
else
running
in.
point guard, bro. Like now, can Alec Burks? I mean, it's a lot of guards you can put the ball in the hand and call him a point guard, let him handle the ball.
None of that is Rose's fault. Or
It's Thibodeau's fault. It's
How?
Thibodeau's fault because you go get you a guard that can play 40 minutes a night if you need him to, and stop bringing Derrick Rose along, paying him money. Stop giving Taj Gibson money, and go get guys that can play minutes, produce, and create a locker room
You
presence.
gotta
I'm sure
look up what the head coach's job description is. Then
he's
his job is to play the best players to win the game.
So why
that
do
he
you
have been assembled for him?
But what you're doing right now is you're trying to, the coach only can play the play. Why do you think Taj Gibson is there? It's not because the GM wanted him there.
Taj Gibson is not a point guard.
Tom Thibodeaux, I'm just saying, Derrick Rose too. Derrick Rose is on the Knicks, not because the GM was like, oh, let's look at the point guards.
You mad at the players that are plus on the roster?
No, I'm not. I'm mad at Tom Thibodeaux
Why don't you be mad at,
for continuing to do the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Stop going to get Derrick Rose when you can't and you don't have a full-time point guard, a starting point guard. Derrick Rose is a hindrance to your team if you don't have a starting point guard.
Derrick Rose.
Because then he needs to play. He needs to be a starter. He's the best point guard on the team. He needs to be the starter, but he can't. Go get a starting point guard, then Derrick Rose is not a hindrance.
That's a stupid point.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
If you don't have a starting point guard,
They got Kimba.
it's like an NFL team having two backup quarterbacks.
Your second team is too good. You got to get rid of your second team point guard.
No, it's
The
not.
fuck for what?
You're saying the second team is too good, so it's like
excellent. It's literally on the statistics of the second team. Their plus and minus with Derrick Rose on the floor is a plus.
that's cool. I'm agree.
So you're upset with pluses. Why don't we talk about Julius Randle not being the same guy as he was last year?
I told y'all this.
Or them switching up the backcourt so much that they can't guard anybody anymore? Why are we not talking about that? Why is that Derrick Rose's fault, who's been hurt?
It wasn't Derrick Rose's
or
fault.
Thibs' fault.
This is where you getting. It's like what's the player we talked about the one time? Kevin Love.
Okay,
Yeah, you too stuck on like the Derrick Rose of this. Derrick Rose is just
That's the
one.
name you keep saying.
Because he's just one of the bad it's Tom Thibodeau's thumbprint on the team that makes it bad. Julius Randle, he's trying to be a point forward. Why? Because he doesn't have a point guard.
Why aren't we just talking about 2K
Thibodeaux,
and
yeah.
the fucking fantasy drafts?
And people needing their
Why
guys.
is this nigga mad about the $5 million player and the minimum player?
It don't matter how much you make.
It does matter about what you make. That's allocation of funds. You're playing with, if the minimum player is outplaying the $1 million player,
You know
whose
why
fault
it
is
matters?
that?
You know why it matters? Because guys like Kendrick Nunn play on minimum. Guys
Kendrick Nunn ain't played all season.
But so guys like Montrezl Harris,
And he's not a minimum.
we could just make a list of guys who play on a minimum. I'm guarantee you 90% of them are better than Taj Gibson.
But that don't mean he's the problem, though.
No, so you sit here saying that I'm mad at a minimum guy like you can't get a really good ball player for the minimum. You're acting like there's not plenty of good ball players playing on the minimum.
No,
Carmelo
I'm acting
Anthony
like
is playing on a minimum.
You should be mad at the players that are getting money, not the minimum guys
Huh?
that are positives. The players, the starters. You ain't say nothing about Kemba Walker.
He's terrible. Well, he's not
So
terrible.
How's he not terrible?
But I also don't think that he's kind of like a house money guy deal. They got him out of off a buyout.
What you think Derrick Rose is?
A guy they gave a long-term deal to.
How much money does he make?
Look it up. You sitting here making like I'm just like making a big deal. Like Taj Gibson's been on that roster for multiple years. I don't care what type of money he's making, if it's a minimum all the way to a max. He shouldn't be on that team if you're really trying to get better and playing minutes. Yeah, it's just too many good players in the league for you to have Taj Gibson playing. Bro, this whole time we've been talking about this shit, this motherfucker been on the floor, man. The entire time, Twan.
Guess that's all you got, man.
Hey, man, I'm not mad at it.
Oh, this
Not
is terrible.
mad.
Like,
I can't. Yeah.
I don't. There's a lot more things I could be mad at on the Knicks other than Thibodeaux, Derrick Rose.
Is Obi
and-
Toppin?
and
Can you
guys.
check and see if Obi Toppin's hurt?
No, let's see.
I need to figure out why he's not on the floor.
You think Obi Toppin does what Taj Gibson does? on the
No,
floor?
but if you are a coach, there's no benefit of playing Taj Gibson over Obi Toppin in the regular season,
Why it's not?
especially. What the fuck is he bringing to your team?
Maybe he might rebound. Who else is rebounding on the roster? It's not Julius Randle.
It's regular season, Twan. You gotta
You
get.
still gotta
you gotta
get a
Obi.
fucking rebound.
You gotta get Obi Toppin ready. Taj Gibson got a few more minutes left in the NBA, and
That's-
you sitting and he playing 45 minutes, and he's probably not gonna even play in the
45
playoffs.
minutes.
Gonna get played off the floor in the playoffs, and you sitting over here fucking letting Obi Toppin collect dust. Please tell me, check his health status, please. I hope he's hurt or something.
Let's see.
Good rebound, Taj Gibson. Thank you for that regular season layup.
Oh, he got 7 minutes. He
Regular
played 7
season.
Obi
minutes.
playing?
Yeah, man.
The Knicks are the 11th seed. Who fucking cares? What are you even talking about? 11th seed.
Okay.
You said
Fucking
what?
11
You said
seed,
what?
man.
Yeah,
It doesn't even matter.
It's something you like.
You mad
but
at the
every
Knicks?
you
That's
can
not
talk
their
you too much.
problem.
But every team is like at tiers. Like some teams are playing for a championship. Some teams are playing, for playoffs, and other teams are trying to build. So they're somewhere in between trying to build and like perennially. I mean, what is it? Perpetually, or they're trying to do it every year. Contend like for a playoff spot. Mm-hmm. Taj Gibson is not getting you closer to moving up that scale. He's pulling you down. Like, go get a younger player. So many young guys out there.
Taj Gibson's not even playing in the same spot as Toppin. Toppin's not playing the 5.
He's a big, bruh. This is a positionless basketball.
Somebody has to be the 5. Positionless or not, somebody has to play that role.
Who is it there? I just see 2 big men on the floor. Julius Randle and Taj Gibson.
Taj Gibson.
Because he guards, I guess because he's guarding, he's going to guard centers.
What you think is the point?
Huh?
They
Yeah, that's what I'm
play
saying.
together.
Julius and Obi can do the same
Taj
thing.
and Obi can play together.
Yeah, but why is Taj? My point, what you keep missing.
He's their backup 5.
I guess he keeps trying to like argue why like it's fine. I don't have an issue with Taj Gibson playing.
He's the backup
but-
center. That's literally it. You got Mitchell Robinson and you got Nerlens Noel, who's always hurt. He's the backup center. That's why he's on the court.
He played too much for me.
You just mad that why it can't be 2 big men. It's the 2 big men on
No,
the
he just
court.
plays too much for me on a team who needs to be having better players out there. It's just they need better players.
They need help at a lot more
Yeah,
positions.
so when they need help at every position.
You just said Alec Burks started at point guard.
Right, you need a point guard. That's why if you got to be trying Alec Burks out and benching Kemba Walker and Derrick Rose can't fucking start, if you don't have a point guard that can start, you don't have a point guard at all, bro. You just don't.
None of that is Derrick Rose's fault.
It's-
Who's been hurt all
He
season.
act like I'm blaming Derrick Rose like for having bad knees.
keep saying-
I'm blaming
you keep saying
Tom
him.
Thibodeaux for keep bringing him.
And you keep blaming him. That's not his job.
Marcia, do you understand what I'm saying?
Some bullshit is
Do
what
you
he's
get what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get both
I'm
sides.
just upset because the initial point
You
was
mad
Tom
at
Thibodeaux
Tom
is
Thibodeaux.
a good coach. I'm like, I don't know if he's a good coach because he keeps doing the same thing with the exact same players. Like, come on, Derrick Rose, come on over here. And then, like, shit goes bad and he can't play Derrick Rose starter minutes like he wants to. That's what he wants to do.
So what though?
But he keeps bringing him in there knowing he can't and thinks things going to change.
He keeps playing. He plays his role every time. Derrick Rose is a 6 man.
Maybe
So
I'm
he
starting.
has to
Maybe
start.
I'm starting to get
Yeah, I
it though.
get that. He just talking about.
You mad about a 6 man? His role is a 6 man. He doesn't bring him in to be a starter. He didn't bring Taj to be a starter.
What does that mean though? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what is like him not being a starter have to do with anything with his role on the team.
That he's valuable in that role.
But when the team needs a starting point guard,
He can still be in that role.
and you
they
keep
can
bringing
satisfy that
along
need.
Derrick Rose and paying
That's
him,
not who they're bringing along. They brought in, look, they got Kemba Walker in here. They got Emmanuel Quickly. They paid Evan Fournier. They could have paid a point guard this summer. They just signed all these motherfuckers.
right? That's
They've
my
been
issue.
signing some kick along. It doesn't matter.
Right, that's my
not-
issue with the Knicks and Tom Thibodeaux, and you're putting a cape on for Derrick Rose. Like, please don't talk about. It's not
you
Derrick
keep-
Rose's fault that they
you
can't
keep
go find a
blaming-
starting point guard. I'm not saying it's his fault, but if you can't find a starting point guard, stop fucking walking Derrick Rose in through the door. And I got my backup. Go find a point guard. That's what I'm saying. Like, what type of motherfucker build a
not-
team
it's not
backup
too-
first?
it's
Let me
not
get my
too big.
backups first. Let me get my backup point guard. Let me get my backup. He got all his backups. Taj Gibson,
But
Derrick
you
Rose.
acting like they starting at 0. They not.
I got to move on.
You making bad points.
No, you're
we
just
can
not
we can
getting
continue
my,
it
you're just
afterwards.
not getting my ultimate
But
point.
you're like, why not they go get a point guard?
No,
because they
that's
still
not
in
my
the
ultimate
rebound.
point. So you have to understand the ultimate point. Tom Thibodeaux is fucking up as a coach because he keeps picking his bench players
Reigning coach
before
of the
he
year.
feels in the starters.
Reigning coach of the year.
Who cares about an award that motherfuckers who don't play basketball vote on?
Took a bum ass team that was not in the playoffs into the playoffs last year. The players have not been performing to the level. There's been some front office changes to the backcourt. Now they're not a playoff team. Now the problem is Tom Thibodeaux, Derrick Rose, who ain't played all fucking season, and Taj Gibson.
No, that's not the problem.
Those are the only names you've been
You have
saying this whole
associated the
time.
problem with names. The problem is Tom Thibodeaux can't build a fucking team.
His job is not to build
Yes,
a
it
team.
is. Coach, I don't want. Why do you think that coaches have no say?
I didn't say they didn't have no say. I said
Right.
his
So
job
stop. You just like, well, Tom Thibodeau's just here to coach. That's what you said.
That literally is what he's there to do.
Stop. So that alludes to the idea that he has no say.
But that doesn't mean it's his plan. You acting like the plan is. You're mad that they're not doing shit right now. Maybe they have a more long-term plan.
Maybe you don't understand why Derrick Rose. I'm gonna explain to you. Derrick Rose's name keep coming up because you say he don't have say, but he keep getting Derrick Rose there. He keep getting Taj Gibson there, but this motherfucker don't got say, Twan. Stop being so naive, Twan.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying who gives a fuck if he's bringing his guys in who are pluses on the roster?
Obviously, I mean, if I could fire the motherfucker myself, I would. But obviously, if we just talking about this shit, Twan, that's just a problem. Whoa, what happened? Marcio just jumped out of his seat.
He was just sitting up. I just think
I thought something happened.
Nah, man, you just a bad GM, man. You like Robert Sarver over there is what it sounds like.
Because I want to pick my starters first.
Oh wait.
You just rushing the process. When did RJ Barrett get drafted? Like 3 years ago, right?
Uh-huh.
They ain't had a really good draft pick since then, right?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't had any success in the.
They drafted Mitchell Robinson and.
He was a later first round pick.
Yeah, I'm just.
They haven't had really any success in the free agency, right? So they've been getting these guys that they get these little short deals that can kick along. All they doing is kicking along. You mad at them in the kick along process that they got Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson? Who gives a fuck? That's not the issue. The issue is Julius Randle taking many steps back. The backcourt can't play no defense. They were number one defense last year. That's Taj Gibson's fault?
No.
That's Derrick Rose's fault who ain't played all year?
No, but it's the person's fault that we've been talking about. Tom Thibodeaux.
It's not his fault that the players can't play defense.
All right. We pushing.
Yeah, please, let's move on. I don't know whose fault it is.
We pushing P, man. Let's do it, man.
Please.
If a nigga can't understand that personnel change can't do the same thing as the previous regime, I mean, you can live on that hill.
Julius Randle took a step back because he don't have a fucking point guard. I hope you understand that. And they're asking him to do stuff in space that he can't do.
What point
and if
guard
he had somebody who could do stuff and take pressure off him, he'd be much better.
Name the point guard they could have got.
I don't know, but they could have did something. They could have got Russell Westbrook. Somebody, I don't know.
That wouldn't have been better.
I don't know. I can't sit here and fix all their problems, but I know their problem is a point guard, and they didn't try to fix that problem in all season.
You gotta have some patience,
be a GM
man.
at that point, man.
I'm not a Knicks fan, bro. So it's not about patience for me. I'm just identifying what I see in my face.
That's what I'm saying. You upset about something like
No,
the timeline
I'm just
is today.
identifying what I see.
And you just got to see it a little long term.
No, I don't. Why do I gotta? That's what you sell to the fans. The fans need to see the long term picture. Right now, this motherfucker can't find a point guard. He won't find a point guard, and all the problems on his team are all the problems with the Knicks are how they build their team. And you try to absolve this motherfucker Thibodeaux from that responsibility, and he has some responsibility in it. That's it. That's all my point is.
What your point is, I agree with. You just
didn't like me talking shit about Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson.
You're just not really seeing it through.
Like, I don't care to see it through,
Your whole point was the Knicks regime have always historically done bad things. This is the one time they're doing it different.
All right, Mike. I'm going to end it after this, but did I say that?
What
I don't know.
Didn't you just say some shit like that?
Did I say that?
You said, what did you just say?
Tom Thibodeaux can't build a goddamn team because he keeps bringing them same old motherfuckers on and bringing his boys along before he fucking gets the team right. Get your fucking team right and stop being the first fucking move you make is Derrick Rose has been traded to the Timberwolves and now the fucking Knicks.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
we can agree to disagree.
I'm sick of it.
You're a bad GM, but we can agree to disagree, man.
You can't keep calling me a bad GM.
I can't,
we're gonna agree to disagree.
If you gonna ignore context, I'll let it be.
Look, we pushing P, man.
Push a P.
All right, man.
I ain't heard Gunna new album, by the way.
What? You gotta listen to that, man. You gotta listen to that, man. You got Drake on there and everything. Yeah, man, you gotta listen to that, man. As far as albums, man, what's some albums y'all want to drop this year? Dolph coming out on Friday.
Shout out to Dolph, R.I.P. Dolph.
Long live Dolph.
Yeah.
Dropping an album on Friday. Y'all got any other artists y'all want to see drop this year?
Gunna just dropped.
All of them. Reason. I want to see something from Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, Kendrick. It's going to be Kendrick's last album with TDE. I just want to see everybody. Drop some Sir shit.
TDE ain't dropping shit. When the last time TDE dropped something, Mazio? Yeah. I know.
But when
And
they
y'all,
drop-
and when he dropped, they gonna swear he the greatest rapper alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
You think that too?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you.
I can see.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I think that now. He don't even got to drop. That's Kendrick little cousin. That's his artist.
yeah.
It's
I
Baby
just,
King's
I just
song.
can't get with it, and I said it a long time ago.
You putting somebody against somebody who's putting the other person on.
Who? Oh, him. Kendrick is not allowed to be in that top dog category for me. He don't produce
I don't
enough
respect
music
your
for me.
listing.
He don't put enough music. It's like, bro, I could probably put out a fire album every 5 years, bro.
You probably could not.
You think I can't sit down, think about and really write some fire?
No.
That's one of my goals this year. Is to get an album out.
That's what makes them
No,
good. Like,
I don't think
that's
you
what
can
makes
do
them
that.
professionals. Man.
I
don't
think you
can
could
do
put.
that.
You've lived 31 years of life. You couldn't even put all that into a fire album right now.
Well, that's tough. But I mean, I guess you don't understand this. All I gotta do is write a good story.
I don't
get
think
a
you
good
can do it,
producer,
my G.
and I think if you give me 5 years to write a couple good songs with some good
You
producers,
got it.
I think
We
I
can
do it.
revisit this. You got
just like
5 years.
I think if you gave
I want to see you do it.
I think if you gave
He can't do it, Mike.
Dwayne Bacon 100 years to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar record, I'm sure he'll fucking eventually do it. Is he one of the greatest scorers of all time? No.
Y'all
This
niggas love
motherfucker drops
Andre
great
3000?
albums, every 5 years. While all the greatest are dropping albums every year, it's something in
Drake
all
is
the
not
time.
dropping great albums every
They're
year.
dropping great works. They're dropping great content. This motherfucker ain't doing nothing. Nothing.
I just don't. Yeah, I do. Wish
like you gotta.
Lamar put out some more.
Yeah.
doesn't.
Is he talented? Yes.
Niggas drop
Greatness?
when they drop,
No.
man.
I know, but
Beyonce dropped when she
This
dropped.
he
She don't
loves.
even say shit.
He loves taking up for people, bro.
He not taking
That's
up
what
shit.
he do here. He just take
riding
up
with
for
the
people.
team. I
He
respect
just
it.
mad I don't agree with him
I
in his
don't
weak ass
need
list.
you to agree with me. But the point is, it's not about the list.
When he drop,
we gotta
then
keep
what?
Twan on point too. It's
When
not
he
about
drop,
the
then
list.
what?
He can produce the best album he's
then
ever
I don't give a
produced,
fuck.
and then it still won't make
So what
him.
you talking about?
See, you're not listening
Why I'm not listening?
because you keep falling off the point.
Y'all niggas love Andre 3000?
No,
He cool.
Why not?
did you? He
Well, then
he's
that's why I
talented.
don't respect your listing.
He's talented.
So we don't even have to have the
Who
music
made a
conversation.
list?
You just
Where-
said in your top
Corn
5,
fell off
Kendrick
today.
not in it. I can't
I
even
just said
have a
I
conversation
can't
with
put
you.
him in the conversation with the top dogs, whoever that is.
And I can't talk to you then.
It's first day back vibes.
Is
man.
he? It's
Yes.
like you putting him in the category with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
No, what is
I
wrong
think
with
he's
you?
on that trajectory.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
He's talented.
I mean, he just think, hey,
There's a lot of artists. Andre 3000 is as talented as any rapper you put him against, but he's not in the category as the greatest because he doesn't put enough shit out. We can't just drop on a fucking Frank Ocean fucking feature and be like, oh yeah, Andre 3000 the greatest rapper ever, and put an album out, G.
There's niggas
Create
to
some
this
music.
day that'll say Notorious B.I.G. is the greatest rapper of all time. There's niggas to this day that say Tupac is the greatest rapper of all time. These niggas been dead for
That's
20
'cause they
years.
died though.
That don't matter. Now it's because they died?
This,
You
you
talking
know
about
that
bodies
though.
of work.
But Monster, are they not considered the greatest because they died? If not, then we see they full bodies of work and
There's
then we
niggas-
just compare those.
There's rappers die every day. Not all of them are the greatest of all time. What are you talking about?
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a
Yeah,
guy. This
myth
is,
busted,
we're
bitch.
not talking about the everyday rapper. We're talking about one that people consider one of the greatest.
Hey, and these are my
Greatest.
5. He's not in yours. I don't respect your 5.
Okay, so
He
look,
not-
so look,
yeah,
so look,
move on.
so look.
Go ahead.
If Joe Budden's podcast, because we're on a podcast,
Right.
Joe only dropped an episode once a year, would he have arguably the best hip hop or culture podcast?
I don't think that's the same. Because
Why is it not?
Because I don't think a podcast lives like music does. Like for a podcast, it's like, but it's constant. You got to keep up with that. It's a different sport.
It's all of his
Not
content.
necessarily. Niggas go back and listen to old music every day.
People go back and watch old
All
content
day.
all
You
the
talk
time.
about you love David Ruffin? That nigga ain't made albums in years, nigga.
But when
It doesn't matter. You talking about the shit stop.
when he was alive, he wasn't putting out one fucking ballad every 6 years.
It don't matter. If the shit live forever, it live
Nothing
forever.
matters, bro.
If the music keep getting played, it keep getting played.
Nothing
Right?
matters, bro.
You're not finna listen to a podcast from 3 years ago, no matter who it is.
He's so far off the point, Marcio.
How he asked the question and made it a comparison.
Because you're saying that if
You listen to
somebody
podcasts
who
from
puts
3
a
years ago?
podcast out every year versus somebody who's putting out a podcast once a week.
That's what I'm just saying. I don't think it's equivalent.
Why is it not?
Because you're not retroactively listening to podcasts.
Well, that's why you gotta stop looking at it like that and just simplify
How am
it.
I not?
Just relax and simplify it. It's content. If somebody releases content once a month versus somebody who releases content once a year and their content is on par with each other, when it's all said and done, who's greater?
That don't make no fucking sense.
How does it? So the scenario doesn't even make sense to you.
No, you just want to take context
I
out of it
asked
to
you a
make your
question, you didn't
point.
answer the question.
You want to take context out of it.
You don't
It's
need
content.
it.
Look.
Every content
What's
is
Kendrick's,
different.
okay, what's Kendrick's context? What is it? He going
He's
through
making
something?
music.
His throat fucked up or something? He couldn't fucking talk? What?
That don't
what's the
got nothing to do with nothing, Cam.
Yes, you saying I'm leaving out context.
You are. You saying
What you think,
you
man?
keep trying to take away what a podcast is in music. Music can live and be watched and listened to again. That's like a movie.
Yeah.
You can watch an old movie. You don't go back and listen to old podcasts. That's not how that
untrue.
works.
You sound like a person who says like nobody uses Facebook
That
because
mean
you don't
nothing.
use it.
That don't make sense either. I listen. This is sport. We have sports podcasts, right?
Yeah.
Why would you go listen to a sports podcast from 3 years ago?
Well,
Why would you listen to a sports podcast
he
that comes
probably
out
wants-
once a year?
To listen to this fucking argument
But that
again.
doesn't make no sense if the podcast is talking about a live event. Why are you going to go to something outside of
That's
that
very
time period?
particular though.
You brought up podcasts.
We
It's
ain't talking
particular.
about shit live, but Taj Gibson hooping today, and somebody can go pick this shit up and listen to it again.
I don't even think we was talking about Taj Gibson. You acting like he only made quality one time.
Slide Marcio to Mike. Hold on, Marcio. Just turn it over there. Just turn it all the way around.
I bet you when he dropped,
Slide
niggas
in,
is going to
slide
run.
in. Talk to
What
us,
I'm saying, though,
Marcio.
is in order for us to say,
A little more.
I can hear him.
Pull the chair, yeah.
in order for us to say that he's as quality as the world esteems him to be,
niggas
he
are
has to continue
red. No,
to
he does
do
not.
it.
He not even listening to you.
What's the biggest saying? What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
That saying has been out for decades, man. What has he done lately? He has not produced any content in literally 5 years. I was living in California the last time. he
Nigga dropped the
project.
one song
It
with
was,
Baby
damn,
Keem and
2017.
everybody perked up.
Re-
The whole world.
Lord
was-
rest Kobe Bryant's soul, but I swear if he came out retirement today, you'll swear he was better than Kevin Durant. I promise you, bro.
No, I would not.
The same.
Based on
That's
your
what you.
argument.
The way
It's
that
not
you.
the same argument.
That's not the same either.
No,
Based on
because
your
you're talking about a physical sport compared to somebody rapping,
Rap
doing
is a
poetry.
sport, though.
It's physical.
Niggas is
Rap is a
old
sport.
Are
rapping.
they not? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Motherfuckers is old. Tom Brady just won his playoff game. What do you mean?
All we're saying is that you have to be consistent in order to be heralded as one of the greatest.
When this nigga drops, it's
When?
consistently fire.
Number one,
Every time. When he drops.
And we got guys that's dropping the same. So if he dropping fire every 5 years, and I don't discount that.
Yep.
I got guys that's dropping the same level of fire every fucking 6 months.
Yep.
No, you do not.
Yes.
you do.
Yes.
So-
Even J. Cole drops
Yes,
more
you
quick
do.
more than him.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't have guys that drop the same level of fire in more frequency.
When you look at the greats, you do.
Niggas, Drake doesn't have like his whole body of work.
So you can.
biased towards Drake.
So are you
I'm not biased
Are you
towards
also
Drake.
comparing the body like towards Kendrick's? Like it has
Yeah.
to be fire as Kendrick.
I mean, what are we talking
hard.
about?
Just
I can't.
He's biased towards
yeah, it's like, but you
But,
don't
but
have
he's
to.
not biased towards J. Cole, so that would be a better
I'm not
reference.
biased at all.
Okay, so now J. Cole,
They're playing different games. Like Drake is, I'm gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna flood. Like I got this formula. It fucking works. His shit is the same way every time.
but his shit's also fire though.
It's fire, right?
Okay.
You got to pick and choose what you want to do, but he's playing a certain game, right? To hit certain metrics. That's fine.
Okay,
Kendrick's not doing that.
what's Kendrick's game?
He's in the artsy game.
Drake not in that.
No.
Music is
Elaborate.
art, bro.
Elaborate.
It's,
Elaborate.
but I'm talking
Yeah,
about the
elaborate.
I'm talking about the business of it, right? How Drake goes about it. Drake is always on the radio. Drake is gonna find every new nigga that's going. He's doing all that. He's got the hits that's always out. Single man does that shit. You know what I'm saying? His albums drop. you gonna pick and choose what you like, and you gonna move on, right?
That's you.
Ain't Kendrick doing the same thing at TDE though, trying to find the next new nigga? All the same shit you said Drake doing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Just like you said, Drake is consistently here. He's a feature with everybody. Kendrick don't move like that, right? He's selective with what he do. He's in his artsy bag. He's playing a different game. So when he comes, it's gonna be something totally different. Similar to how when Kanye comes. Kanye come with a different type
But when
of
Kanye
album.
was in his prime, like Kendrick is right now, Kanye dropped the project almost every year.
But
When College Dropout came out in
that doesn't
03,
mean anything.
He came right back
That doesn't
with
mean anything.
Graduation.
Why
then
doesn't
right
it,
back.
though?
Because
Have
who
to
cares
produce.
about y'all timeline?
But nobody's shitting on
I
nobody's.
didn't say nobody's shitting on it. Let me say what I gotta say.
All right.
But he
No,
has to
you don't have to
consistently
do
produce.
shit. If
Yes,
I'm
he
dropping my
does.
art, I'm gonna drop my art when my shit is ready.
No.
And when my shit's
So why does
ready,
it take
you
you
gonna
five
love
years
it.
With,
to
nobody's
get your
saying
art ready?
we're not saying that there's a problem with that. I think that's what I'm saying. I think you think we're shitting on like Kendrick or like pulling him
I
down.
just disagree that just because he puts this space in between his albums, he's not in the 5. He's in my 5.
I just don't know how you could say like a motherfucker who been fucking working consistently and got a bag full of cotton, not cotton, but like a bag full of product.
Nigga went straight to slave.
Like,
God damn.
like this. I mean, I was just trying to figure out something you can like quantify, and like he just been working his ass off and producing, and he got a bag full of product, and the motherfucker is just
my
as
niggas
good at
show
him.
up every
Yeah,
other week.
No, but he don't have as much product. He come, and when he there working with dude, they neck and neck. They just fucking produce, and they both slinging.
Nah.
But he only come to work once a week.
Who's the better employee, Twan?
Yeah, the motherfucker come to work once a week, and the motherfucker come every day and
The
get
nigga
the
that
same
comes
product.
and gets that money.
They all
Oh
want
my
money.
God.
That's not
Come
true.
on, Twan.
That's
my
not
God.
true.
He losing his
That's
mind.
That's not
question,
true.
man.
My
Who's
nigga
the better
Kendrick,
employee?
we'll go back to Cam's fucking cotton argument,
See,
right?
he a whole-
This nigga Drake is picking cotton every day. My nigga Kendrick show up once a month with a bag of cotton, nigga.
That's not.
Who's the better
So now you're just
employee?
saying like that whatever. What,
Who's the better employee?
Neither one of our employees. Them niggas don't work for me.
oh my gosh, bruh. This is difficult, bruh. It's
Hey
difficult.
man, I been said I disagree with y'all.
No, it's cool to disagree.
Hey,
It's fine.
top five.
Top 5.
That's
Top
cemented.
5. Top 5.
If
Top
he's
5.
not on your
nuts,
list,
bruh.
Okay, so look, I got a question.
You got Gunna in your list, man. Y'all niggas, please be quiet, nigga.
Nobody said anything about Gunna.
He is pushing P over here.
He just trying to find anything to grasp on for this like crazy
I don't need
argument.
no grasp. I don't need y'all to agree with me. He in my 5.
That's
I can
good.
live with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a question, man. 6-hour road trip.
Where we
You only
going?
can listen to wherever you want to go. 6 hours. You listen to. You only got 2 artists to listen to. You got Wayne, Drake, Future, Meek Mill.
Kendrick, add him in there.
Okay.
Please add him.
Hold on. What?
He's not on there.
What? I can, go ahead. Say your thing. I'll listen again.
You got I just thought Kendrick. No.
You have to.
You gotta put him in
You
there now.
have to now.
Okay. Kendrick, Meek Mill, 21 Savage, Kanye West, Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk.
How many people I can pick?
2.
Yeah.
All right, Wayne, Drake, Future, Meek Mill, NBA Youngboy, 21 Savage, Durk, Lil Baby, Kanye West, and Kendrick.
How many hours of the trip?
6.
It'd be Kanye and Kendrick.
Is that okay?
Or it might be if I was to pick 3.
All right.
And it can be interchanged. And it'd be,
He just said fuck the rules.
I'll stay there.
If I can pick 3.
My boy problematic.
My
today.
honorary mention was Wayne. My honorary mention was Wayne.
Okay,
but other than that, those would be the 2.
Okay.
I'll go Kendrick and Kanye.
You could do honorable mention. I like that. All right. What about you, Ken?
I'm probably going Kanye and Drake for sure. No doubt.
Mazio, what you
Ride
got?
the whole car ride.
I'm actually going to give an unconventional answer. I'm going Drizzy Drake, obviously.
Right.
But my second, I'm probably going to, can I do mixtapes? Is mixtapes?
Yeah, it's the
They say
music.
Wayne.
That's what I said.
All right, well, I'm going to go, obviously, it's going to be Drake and Wayne. But if I could go honorable mention, it would be NBA Youngboy.
Young boy go crazy. In his catalog, you might be able to go on a 12-hour road trip with him.
He be going.
You know why they ain't add Kendrick to that list though, right? He ain't got enough music.
He got all the music, man.
As he over here talking about some, I'm gonna be crying to the Drake and Kanye. I'm like, bro, you gonna be thinking about all types of weirdo shit. Listen, the Kendrick ass.
I'm going Drake and Future.
You gonna go write a poem or some shit?
Drake and Future.
Get real introspective on the road trips, man.
Yeah. That's
the place to do it, right? You in the car, you just rolling.
We gotta end the pod somewhere, but after this shit, as we hit end and record, we gotta sit down and talk to this guy, because he don't think that anything is like music, bro. Like he just don't he can't just simplify the concept and be like everybody's producing
that's like
content.
saying a painter don't produce as active as another one. It don't fucking matter.
It's the same concept though.
No,
if Van Gogh and give me another said artist. Both got that firecracker, bro. But Van Gogh dropping a motherfucking paint every day, he better. Period.
I bet you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Cam Willio got. He just got to take his time. So what?
If Frank Ocean came out of hiding right now, half the world would jump up and listen to his music.
So?
Because it's the artsy shit. He don't drop consistently.
Nope. Not the best R&B artist.
To some people, he's in their top 5.
That's fine. But I never told you that Kendrick couldn't be in your top 5. I said I have a real problem with him being revered as one of the greats. I don't care what you got him on the list. He should not be spoken of in the category with guys who are dropping the same level of fire. I don't care who you name. If you think it's motherfuckers that drop the same level of fire, Kendrick, and they do it at a more rapid pace, he shouldn't be in the name.
Niggas don't drop at the same.
Is he as talented as Drake? Absolutely. Should he be mentioned in the category overall?
Like
no.
Or Drake and like Kanye. Everybody else can suck his dick. He's outperforming all of them. Cole can suck his dick.
Why?
You can go look at the numbers.
What numbers?
When they drop. When he dropped. Yeah.
That's cool.
He
ain't got enough sales to hold him over 5 years.
You just said who performing. He obviously do.
He drop an album, he go diamond, so it's like, shit, I'm going to sit down for 5 months.
Yep.
Shit, Cole shit went diamond too? What you mean? Okay, but he sold 500,000 more records. Okay.
That's a lot of records. And
not when I'm finna drop another one next year. Diamond.
It is. What you spending to drop it?
This motherfucker getting into economics and shit.
That's what you brought up, right?
It costs $30,000 to drop an album.
I drop another one, but you're not talking about what goes into it. I'm just putting context to your bullshit comebacks. Oh yeah, that's cool.
You got to get out of
cool.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You got to get out of fan mode.
It's not fan mode.
It is. If you can't separate yourself and just say that I did it, my guy just doesn't put enough music out.
I agree.
Like Dolph
y'all
was
niggas can turn on Damn today.
Dolph was legit my favorite artist of all, like one of my favorite artists, right? You just walked through the door and asked me how many works he put out. Dolph probably hit the scene in 2012. Kendrick was out by it more than he has more work, and he's dead than Kendrick got all like in his career.
But you're saying like more equals more
no,
quality.
I'm just saying like think about how much work people are putting in out here, and Kendrick got like 3 albums in 10 years.
Okay, we're having a quantity versus
I'm not
quality
saying
argument.
no. I'm not. No, don't get away from Dolph. Don't compare Dolph
It's
catalog.
not about Dolph. It's not about
right.
Dolph.
It's just
you're
about
talking about
work.
how much work they're putting in.
The quality is there too. See, you saying quality versus quantity, that would have made you think.
I don't think the quality is the same. That's our whole argument. That's all I can stand on is that the quality is better. I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's like, all right,
beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Kendrick is fire, but there's also other fire rappers, bro, and it's just okay.
That's true.
Like, do you think 21 Savage is fire?
Like a motherfucker.
Right. So if he keep putting out work, it's like, all right, and it's gonna be a point where Kendrick not gonna be able to talk to him either.
Oh, y'all
see, that's
dick.
what it's like.
Because we're talking about the quality that you put out.
Yeah.
Every time you put out, I'm on a different level than you, nigga. I don't care if you come out 30 times compared to my 5. My 5 is way better than your 30, nigga.
I guess you also like you all on this pedestal is like part of his like that numbers doing the way it does because he only drops every 5 years. If you like, so it's like he creates this like ultra buzz around this shit like that makes it kind of blow up. Like he doesn't drop.
Like when he tweets,
when he drops,
he just tweeted.
Yeah, he just like it's like if like Jay-Z was to tweet, it's like Jay-Z could tweet like the letter A and it's gonna blow up because he hasn't tweeted in 10 years.
True.
No, he's not. But we don't want to get there. We got like literally 1 minute left of pod time. But we can definitely talk about it after.
Definitely talk about it. That's interesting.
We gonna go ahead and come back. Oh, 100% come back next week because this guy here is out of control. I'm glad you were here to witness this. I was glad you were here to witness this.
Witness it. Him and I had these arguments. He know how I feel about that.
Has he been this stubborn though?
You know,
Has he?
Coach said they
Where I'm
pretty
at?
good. We got a ball tonight. Be ready. Once they tip it up, it's going
And I should, if I'd have known he was this biased, I would have stopped a long time ago.
Nah, I can't dribble too much on